someone to hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta get respect from my job.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. And the Raiders have got him. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Off the play fake, Vick. And right away he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defense. To get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Throwing, Vick. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And Sanders now to return. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Ready?
It's a play fake. Now Vick. He'll buy some time right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Play action now. Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Vick. Buying time to his left. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Vic on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. To throw, Vic. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
I'll tell you what, when he popped out shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Vic goes play action. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the... Oh, Vic's throw intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Man, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's Michael Vick. Oh, that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd and 1, here's Vic. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Vic. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Now 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now Vic, who's going to change things up. They go play action here on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Vic readies to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception. Vick loses the football. It's out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Vick now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Vick. On the move to his left. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Vick on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And Vick's throw there incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short it.
Vick in trouble, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Vick with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. That throw by Vick, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and run it with Gore. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Titans. Drake London as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. McPherson now for the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. So here's Vick following the interception. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Under pressure, they got him again. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. Now 3rd down and very long. Vick to throw it. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On play action, Vick. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on second and long. Vick. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Raiders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
A dump off here for Gore. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Vick. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Vick to the air again. Steps away to his left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Now he's forced out left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Gore now, running out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Vick being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Vick taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw, Vick. Flush to his right. Michael Vick, he's going to go. He's on his way. Shifts. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Vick, 78 yards. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for two to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Here's Vick. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This is 1st and 10. Vick to throw. Rolling to his left. And he fends him off. Vick into the slot, and he's got the first. The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. Vick. Drops it underneath to Gore.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now Michael Vick. And it's caught by Johnson. Now 1st and goal. Gore will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They'll come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs